And a 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah. I am Shane Newbert, and this is Shot 30. I know you wanna get real nasty, real dirty. I just found a condom laying on the ground. Now I wanna do is pound, pound, pound. Get it to me. Give it to me. Shot 30 podcast. And that was weird, because I've never found a condom on the ground. Hey, how you guys doing out there? This is Shot 30 podcast, and I am Shane Newbert. And it really does sound like I'm saying yam, doesn't it? I candied yam, Shane Newbert. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And all of you guys who are ready for the giveaway, it's still going to happen. The $100 giveaway. I wish I had that cheddar cheese in front of me. That cheddar cheese, that grill. That cheese grill. That grilled cheese. Damn. Okay. But yeah, the Shot 30 podcast giveaway for $100 is still in effect. Go ahead, and if you haven't already, just leave a comment. Be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment below the video. And if you're listening on and that's on the YouTube video. And if you're listening on any of the podcast sites, go ahead and give it 5 stars and leave a comment, or just go to the YouTube page and do the same. Because we need the support, you know? We're just little fishies swimming in a giant ocean. An ocean filled with $100 that could be yours. And we're still going to be doing the one chip challenge with Joe Fox with that really hot black chip. And we're going to be doing that we're supposed to be doing it on Saturday, but we're supposed to get really bad weather, so we'll see what happens. And we do have some awesome guests coming up, guys. We got some awesome guests coming up, but I'll tell you about them in just a little bit. So, we got, what's the day? January 16th. What a beautiful day to be alive, right? What a beautiful day to be here. It's only -6 out. And I had to take the company truck home, and the company truck doesn't have any heat. And do you know what it's like to be in a truck without heat when it's -6? Well, have you ever seen popsicles? Have you ever seen ice cubes? Have you ever seen... What's that, the day after tomorrow? That's what it's like. That's what it's like. And it's not fun. My little toes were so cold. They were so cold they were shivering. My toes, like all my toes, you know how like when a guy's ding gets a little chilly, it goes back a little bit? Well, my toes were all sucked inside my feet. They were so cold. I just had a bunch of belly button holes on the end of my feet, and I think that's a little weird. I agree with you. It's kind of just as weird as finding condoms on the ground and then wanting to get down. But this is Shot 30 Podcast. Hey, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to take a little quick shot here, and we're going to roll on this beautiful Thursday because tomorrow's Friday and the day after is Saturday, and Sunday's good till about 1, 2 o'clock when you start realizing Monday's right around the corner. And Mondays suck. But I do have an idea. Just give me 1 second while I take this shot. Wouldn't it be awesome if Mondays didn't suck? Wouldn't it be awesome if Mondays, if someone smart out there, you know, they're like legalizing marijuana and all this stuff, and maybe somebody smart enough can realize people want a third day off, want a 3-day weekend every week. I bet everybody would say, I'll work 2 hours more every day if you give me another day off. 3-day weekend. 3 days off, 4 days on. I'd take that deal any day. And think about what we could accomplish with that little bit of extra time. Think about all the, 2 days is not enough time to go on a little vacation. It sucks because you can stay somewhere, but then you need to be home right away the next day. Or things like that. But if we had a 3-day, you could do anything. We could go to Nebraska and watch the Cornhuskers. And then stay the night, go to a water park the next day, then come home the next day with a little bit of time to still get in our jammies and relax. And that would be so nice. That would be so nice. But the world is not nice to us. So we gotta work 5 days. And in some people's cases, 6 days. You know, I worked for a place one time where they were trying to make me work for 3 weeks in a row without a day off. They considered if I worked from 6 a.m. till noon, that was a half day because I got off at noon. I had a half day off. And then so I'd do that 2 times in a week. They considered that 1 day off. Hello? Can somebody call the police because these guys are screwing us. Somebody call the porn agency because these guys are screwing us without a condom on. I don't want to work. I want to hang out. I want to have fun. And, you know, I do want to tell you about something else. You know what? Do you know what a wuggle is? A wuggle is like a big, beautiful, like, furry thing. Yeah, maybe it's not more towards guys, but maybe you can relate, because if you ever put on a wuggle, it's like a giant blanket sweatshirt. Like, goes down to your knees. It's so warm. I love it. Well, I wear mine out. And since it was so damn cold today, and I went and got in the -6-degree truck with no heat, I wore my wuggle. And then I had to go to a place for my work, and I had the wuggle on. And I walk into this gas station, and there was about 5 people in there. 2 people on wheelchairs. So, you know, not to say that people on wheelchairs are the easiest to make fun of, but if the person on a wheelchair is the person who wants to make fun of me, yeah, I'll come in. Lieutenant Dan. I'll come in, buddy. He said, I walk in, just with a smile on my face, and said, hi, ma'am, can I get my receipt? And he said, damn, is that a girl's hoodie? And I said, damn, is that a girl's wheelchair? And he looked at me with disgust. But the way he said it, I mean, damn, you got a girl sweatshirt on. Hey, buddy, you're not going to be giving me a wedgie. You know, like, my top of my underwear are a bit higher than you are. And I'm not... He was just the asshole who said something. And then when I turned around after I was walking out, I saw them all snickering and saying something. I almost walked back in and put them all in my wuggle and then truffle shuffled them to death. Not to death. I didn't want to hurt them. I just wanted to make them feel bad because they had tried to make me feel bad. But the more and more I learn going through life, I still feel bad. Never mind. I feel bad about things all the time when people make fun of me and they're mean to me. That makes me feel bad. But let's get off this topic, man. That guy was a fucking ass, man. He was an ass. Yeah. I do know a movie character who is awesome in a wheelchair. Have you ever seen Raising Dion? Dude, that little girl. Man, and her wheelchair is a man's wheelchair because it's not about the wheelchair. It's about the person sitting in the wheelchair. Like, it's the same thing, like, you know, like kings sitting on their thrones. And I'm not talking about all you boys at home sitting on your toilet seats. But everything just comes down to not what's wrong with you or what's right with you, what's good. You know, it's about, are you nice? Are you mean? Are you good? Or are you bad? And then you just use the other things to make fun of people if they're mean. And I know people, like, when they're mean to me, they're like, hey, Chunky. And that, yeah, I don't want to stay on this rant for too long. Hey, you know, I was killing that keto diet, the ketogenic diet. I was doing really good. And then me and Timmery, the old wife and I, we decided, hey, let's just take a quick little break. Quick little break turned into 4 days of us straight munching. Give me them cookies. Ooh, I'm the cookie monster. Give me them burgers. Ooh, I'm the hamburglar. You know, give me the lasagna. Ooh, I'm the lasagna guy. Give me that pizza. I'm the DiGiorno guy. I don't know what I'm saying. But I was down 35 pounds. I've put 5 back on. And thank God it went to the only place that's good to put weight on. Your booty. Yeah, my booty. My booty's a little bit softer right now. I'm feeling a little bit better in this chair. And that's okay. And that's okay. But man, I just went on a rant. Hey, Shot 30 Podcast, thank you guys for being here. Here, we'll double it up, okay? Let me just drop this real quick. I'm doing a podcast. Love you, bye. I had to use my podcast voice. She knows when I'm doing a podcast because I answer the phone. I'll be like, hi. Hey, how are you doing? This is Shot 30 Podcast. But also, Shot 30 Podcast is sponsored by Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and Cookies. Hey, it's almost Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is almost here. And are you hungry? Are you ready to munch? Are you ready to cheat on your keto diet? Well, order Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and Cookies because she's the best cake decorator around, and the shit's absolutely delicious. Oh, I thought I stole like a trademark or a copyright there. It's absolutely delicious. But I said it the same way as it's magically delicious. Dun-dun-dun. Visit Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and Cookies on Facebook or Instagram today and get your delights. But yeah, where was I? Oh, hey, Shot 30 Podcast is now in 5 countries. 5 countries. That's crazy. It's crazy because I've never even been outside of one country. Shot 30 Podcast is in the United States. Home of us. Of most of us. And now Turkey. There's people listening in the country of Turkey. Not just Thanksgiving dinner. And then there's people in the Netherlands. And I don't know much about the Netherlands. And the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom as well. And I'm missing one. United States, Ireland, United Kingdom, Turkey. Ah, shit. Sorry, I've missed somebody out there. I don't know. Maybe it was Norway, Sweden, or Finland. And I always remembered that order because it's never wear sweaty feet, never smell stinky feet. I can't remember that either. And that's why I'm not very smart, but I am enrolled in college. I'm currently taking college courses. And you know my number one thing about the college courses is I signed up, I'm ready, I'm doing marketing and advertising. It's pretty cool, like it could maybe help the podcast. But I want to start a fraternity. I want to start that frat house, an online course frat house. And so I just laid it out there. Anybody want to join? Any bros out there online? Any bros right now that want to get down with your boy? Dude, I throw killer online house parties. We all get on Skype and we bust open mini kegs. Because why would we get a full keg and then we just start raving? Shot 30 Podcast, let's rave. Shot 30 Podcast, fraternity. Alpha, Decad, Mega, Delta, Pi, Omega. That was terrible. That was terrible. But man, I saw that Australia finally got some rain. Those little fur babies out there, they finally got a little shower. The ones that were still out there fighting for their lives. And I think that's a great thing to happen. It's a terrible thing what happened, all the fires. A lot of animals. I think they said over 4 million or possibly 4 billion. Know that this is not a news podcast, clearly, because I'm going to give you what I think I know, and then I'm just going to tell you how I feel about what I think I know, which may or may not be true. But we'll just go with 4.8 trillion animals died in the fires. And that's a lot of fucking animals. Even if it's 400,000 animals, that's a lot of animals out there and dying in the worst way. And I think those people out there that are saving the koalas, saving the kangaroos, out there just busting their ass to save their home. They're saving their home. I think this shot's for them, 100% for them. Because I know that they got a lot of donations and a lot of people tried to help in a lot of ways, but that's a horrific thing, it's a sad thing that happened over there. And to think about, it's bigger than the Midwest. It's bigger than the mid-chest. It's bigger than the mid-breast. It's bigger, like the amount of area that it destroyed. It killed the life. But I did see something cool. Oh, wait, here, this shot's to them. I did see something pretty cool. I thought it was absolutely awesome. That the day after the rain, because it was yesterday, there's already stuff growing again. Life coming back out of the ground after one day. That's that life that was ready to be born. Sometimes people go into labor a couple weeks early because that baby, it's time. I want to smell the air. I don't want to smell your uterus anymore. I don't want to smell your UTI anymore. I want to get the hell out of this joint. Them babies know what it's like to be in prison, I guess. We want out of here. We want out. They start a riot. The baby starts grabbing shanks and starts cutting the mom open, just shoving the mom open, just to crawl out and see the world. And sometimes those sick doctors, they help that baby get out and they cut the belly open and pull that baby out. The free baby. You finally have your rights. Yeah, you finally have your rights. And air. And do you guys breastfeed out there? I'm going to tell you how much I know about breastfeeding. I know that babies suck on their mama's nipples and milk comes out. And I don't know if any of you crazy, crazy people have ever tried breast milk, but I did once. It was out of a grown female's toddy. It was out of a grown female's breasticle. I went up for like a little drinking fountain action and I tasted a little milk. And I was like, damn, is that coconut milk? Damn, is that almond milk? She said, nah, that's breast milk. And that was my wife, Timmery. And I don't know how she still has milk in her titties. I don't know how she still has milk in there. But sometimes I grab them like they're udders. And I'm like, old McShaney had a farm. And I always hit the pan. I never miss. The little buckets they bring out? I never miss. I'm super accurate. And you guys want to hear about when she milked me? When I was the cow? Well, there ain't no such thing as male cows. If I got you there, then maybe I am a little smarter than I give myself credit for. Because I'm a bull. I'm a bull, baby. Yeah. But where are we going with this episode of Shot 30? I don't know. What episode is this? It's like number 14 or 15 on the podcast sites. And the podcast sites are doing good for themselves. I'm always eager to see, do we have new listeners? How many listeners do we have? Do we get comments? Just to hear people's reactions to the episodes is so awesome. And I know there's going to be a bunch of you weirdos out there that are going to send me cow and bull milking shit tomorrow. And that's okay. And that's way okay. It's way okay. And I love to see the YouTube, like how it's doing and this and that. And it's definitely slowed down, but the giveaway helped it out a little bit, helped it bump up, raise the roof a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I just hate mean people and I hate the cold. But Shot 30 Podcast, hey, it's sponsored by Conspiracy Kimonos. You don't have to be afraid of the cold in a Conspiracy Kimono gi for jiu-jitsu. All you have to do is put it on. And then you're going to be wrestling, which is going to raise your body temperature. And when your body temperature is raised, guess what? You're burning fat cells. And guess what? When you're also burning fat cells, you're also getting better at fighting when you're in jiu-jitsu. So visit Conspiracy Kimonos and get your custom-made gi for jiu-jitsu today. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. I went to jiu-jitsu one time. I've done a couple of those things, a couple times actually. I went to jiu-jitsu once, and this guy named Mark, man, he's smaller than me, especially because I was powerlifting. I was beef boy. I was old chunky. I was old chunker. And he whooped my fucking ass so bad, I was down on my knees begging for Jesus. Jesus, come help me. Jesus, Lord, help me. And he just kept whipping me around. And then I realized how beneficial that is to have that, that little skill or that talent. Having a talent like that, that's a good thing. It's a really, really good thing to know that you can defend yourself, even just a little. If someone, if somebody's trying to rape me, I'm going to know that if I twist his arm a little bit, it's going to make him say ow or something. Or if I've also learned another method, if you just shit your pants, that guy's not going to want to rape you that much. And if he is, he's even more demented than we thought. And there's probably going to be a lot of movies made about him. Because there's a lot of movies made about Dahmer and Bundy and Ed Gein. All these really, really demented people. And why are we so obsessed with demented people? Why are we obsessed with guys that are weirdos and sickos? Is it because it's so different? It's so different than our normal everyday life that we find some weird obsession with it? I think maybe it might be. It might be because, why do we love superheroes? Because it's something so far that from anything we've ever known. Having super strength, being able to pick up a bus over our head, or shoot web out of our hands and swing from building to building. We can't relate to that. We can't relate to those things. So maybe so we find a deeper interest in those kind of things. And maybe that's why we find an interest or obsession or anything in the serial killers, because it's so different than anything most people would ever do, I don't know what it's like to put a knife in somebody. I mean, I do on Call of Duty or 007. I was running around with throwing knives, just chucking them around like darts. I was playing picks on that Nintendo 64. But I think that's why, a lot of people who play Call of Duty, they've never been to war. So it's something weird in their minds or different. So they can't really relate to it. But watching the game or playing the game, it gives people a different sensation. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe that's right. People play Madden because they loved football or they love football, and they don't play actually in the NFL. So playing it on a PlayStation, I'm a big buff guy for a second, throwing a football 50 yards downfield. Now they should make it so after the game's over, all the hot chicks are at the club and they're grinding on you, or the hot dudes are swinging their stuff at you, because then you get the whole piece of the pie. They should make a video game that's like that. Give us that whole fantasy. Give us that whole package, if you know what I'm talking about. But this is Shot 30 Podcast, and I'm going to take another one. I'm kind of on a weird rant today. And I hope if you're listening to this when you're driving to work or laying in your bed, maybe you're watching it with your loved one, I just want you to look over at them real quick, or tell your best friend, your mom, your grandma, your kids, just tell them you love them. And just remember, even when you're getting away listening to something as beautiful as this, just remember to tell the ones that you love them. Because they're the most important. This is Shot 30 Podcast. And I'm back. All right, I'm back. And you want to know who else is back? Haley Paxton in Kewanee, Illinois. She is bringing you Handmade by Haley. And she's got small little hands and small little feet. But that doesn't stop her from making the best handmade attractions around. She makes handcrafted wooden designs. She does stuff with the Cricut. She makes beautiful work for your home. And Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I know your chick or your lover or anything would love to have something from Haley. Visit Handmade by Haley on Facebook. That's Handmade by Haley on Facebook today, or Haley Paxton. Visit her on Facebook and get something. I mean, I'm telling you, It's a perfect Valentine's Day gift. And I know that Josh, her significant other, is the perfect Valentine's Day gift for me. Because that guy's good looking. But yeah, okay, so I can't wait to get into... man, I don't know, sometimes I forget what I was just about to say. I can't wait to get into what? Get in that back door later on, if you know what I'm talking about. Daddy's gonna be in that back door when he gets done with this podcast. And that's good. And that's good for me, and that's good for her, that's good for you, that's good for the environment. It's good for the environment. But yeah, I'm super excited about some of our guests that we have coming up on the podcast. It's going to be awesome. We've got Rashad Boswell. And I hope I said his last name correct. You guys remember Calvin Reed? Well, they grew up together. I believe they're nephews. And they're both hilarious. But Rashad's coming on here. This guy's Fungo Pop, you know, the little bobbleheads that I have over here. His Fungo Pop collection is poppin'. This guy's podcast, he's got this studio. It's beautiful. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Joe Fox Chip episode. And that's when we're going to pick the winner. But yeah, I mean, if you're sitting here and you've listened to this far, look underneath. Just look down and hit the like button. Go down below that. Hit the comment. Say, Shane, your face looks great today. I love you with a stocking cap on. Wow, how do you look in a Speedo? I'll tell you great. But yeah, just hit it now. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Share the damn video. But I don't think that the one chip challenge is going to be too much. I really feel like it's going to be a breeze. And maybe I'll eat my words. Maybe I won't. But yeah, and I need a little bit of motivation right now. I'm in the dumps, man. I'm just, you know, I'm a slug. I'm a fat slug right now, and I need to get back to working out. I can diet all I want. I can drink all the Fireball I want, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get them crispy abdominals that I want. I want them Zac Efron abs. And that's sad. Did you know that Zac Efron? Oh, spoiler alert, ladies. Zac Efron's struggling. He has a life-threatening illness right now. Zac Efron's fighting that life-threatening illness. And I don't know what the illness is, but I was smart enough to tell you that is a fact. If you Google search Zac Efron, it's going to say, Zac Efron is fighting a life-threatening illness. Yeah, not everything you learn on Shot 30 is stupid now, is it? And I guess we'll leave you at that. Stay tuned. We've got a lot of stuff coming after this. We've got multiple episodes lined up. We're going to change up the format a little bit. We've got the mic fixed. We've got a new guest mic. So the people down here, they're going to be more comfortable. They're going to be more comfortable with the sound of their voice. Unless you're Donald Trump, and then you're going to hate your voice, and you're going to hate the American people, and you're going to put your big middle finger up, and you're going to tell them all to fuck off. I don't know if that was good right now, because I'm feeling good from that Fireball. This is Shot 30 Podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. But God bless you. And I hope you survive the snowstorm this weekend. And I hope you have fun. Make a plan. Do something. Do something fun this weekend. Go boogie it up. Go get down tonight. You know, go have a little fun. And pursue your dreams and pursue your goals and love the ones that love you the most. Thank you guys.